synchronicities increase, numbers align, messages appear at the perfect moment, events unfold with divine precision. You realize these things were always happening, but you were not yet aware. Now you see, now you know. You no longer dwell in the past. The old regrets, the what-ifs, the things that once haunted you, they hold no weight here. You have stepped into a reality where the past no longer defines you. The memories may still exist, but they no longer carry pain. You have rewritten your story, not by changing the past, but by changing you. And because you have changed, the meaning of everything that came before has changed with you. You feel lighter. The burdens you once carried, the guilt, the doubt, the fear of failure, have all dissolved. You no longer need to be perfect. You no longer need to control everything. You have surrendered to a greater knowing, a deeper trust. You walk forward with an open heart, allowing life to meet you with the same openness. And because of this, life feels kinder, softer, more abundant. The need for external validation fades. You no longer look to others to tell you who you are. You do not seek approval because you have approved of yourself. You do not seek love because you are love. You no longer fear being misunderstood because you understand yourself. The people who belong in your reality now are those who reflect your wholeness, not your wounds. The relationships that once drained you naturally fade, and in their place, connections of truth and authenticity emerge. The material world does not dictate your inner state anymore. You may have once felt trapped by circumstances, by bank balances, by the opinions of others, but now you see beyond the illusion. You understand that the external is only a reflection of the internal, and the moment you shift within, the outside world rearranges itself accordingly. You do not worry about how things will unfold. You trust that they will. And so they do. You notice how effortlessly things fall into place, the delays, the resistance, the endless striving. Those were all symptoms of an old reality where struggle was necessary, but now things come with ease. You do not chase after opportunities, they come to you. You do not fight for love, it flows effortlessly. You do not force success, it unfolds naturally. You have aligned with the version of yourself where things happen smoothly, and so they do. You feel a deep sense of peace, not because life is suddenly perfect, but because you no longer require perfection to be at peace. You are no longer waiting for the next achievement, the next milestone, the next external confirmation to feel fulfilled. You are fulfilled now, here, in this moment. And because of that, life continues to give you more reasons to feel fulfilled. You realize that reality itself is fluid, bending, shifting, molding itself to your assumptions. The moment you change your mind, reality changes with it. The things you once believed were set in stone now feel malleable. You no longer believe in limits because you have seen how easily they dissolve. The impossible now seems entirely possible. You no longer ask if miracles exist. You live them. You feel gratitude, not just for the big things, but for everything, for the air you breathe, for the warmth of the sun, for the smallest moments of beauty. Gratitude is no longer something you practice, it is something you are. And because of that, life continues to give you more reasons to be grateful. You no longer try to convince anyone of anything. You do not need to. You understand now that everyone is living in their own version of reality, shaped by their own beliefs, their own assumptions. You do not waste energy trying to awaken those who are not ready. You simply are. And your being is enough. Those who are meant to see will see. Those who are meant to awaken will awaken. You have no need to push, to force, to argue. You simply live in your truth, and that is more powerful than any words could ever be. You wake up each morning with a sense of excitement, not because of what might happen, but simply because you exist. You no longer live in expectation of the future. You are fully present in the now. The joy you once thought could only come from reaching a goal is now something you experience every day, in the smallest moments, in the quietest spaces. You realize that you have already become everything you once sought. You are no longer seeking love, success, happiness. You are living it. And because of that, more of it continues to flow into your life effortlessly. You have shifted, not because you waited, not because you forced it, but because you became it. And now, as you stand in this new reality, you know without a doubt that this was always possible, that this was always within you, that you were never waiting for life to change. You were only waiting to see that you had the power to change it.